Hi everyone, hope everyone is well. Thank you so much for joining. So today we're going to be reacting to a song that was requested by the Snake Whisperer. I love that name. So thank you so much for requesting this. And it is a song by Quartz and it's called The Romantist. So I have the lyrics alongside. I hope it's not too distracting, but it's just so that I can embrace what's being said as it's being sung. So let's go for it.
I'm just a romantist, romantist. 어떤 영화 속 스토리처럼 아름답지를 않겠지만 네가 항상 웃을 수 있게 해줄 romantist, romantist. 비록 가진 것은 없지만 네가 항상 외롭지 않게 언제까지나 너의 곁에서 아무도 대답해 주지 않아 다시 또 난 길을 잃어버렸어 Oh no 도시 속의 수많은 불빛들만이 That's right, healing light That's alright, bright light 아무도 기다려주지 않아 그곳으로 돌아가지 마 Oh no 더 이상 너의 슬픈 노래는 듣고 싶지 않아
Hey. I was waiting for more guitar.
Romantist, romantist, just a romantist, 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 romantist tonight. Romantist, romantist, just a romantist, 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 romantist tonight.
Oh.
I'm just a romantist, romantist tonight.
Aww. Wow. That was so good. That had such a variety to it and such a progression to it as well that I wasn't expecting, because like, it started off so calm and slow, like a ballad, and her voice is great. The lead singer, her voice is so good. Like, she's got such a variety to her voice, which is what I noticed. I felt like she was able to do the ballad type, but I can tell she's got like an R&B vibe to her voice, because there was elements in there, especially towards the end, where she was doing a bit of runs. It's like, whoa, whoa, you know, like you can tell that she has a little bit of an R&B vibe, and she can probably sing like maybe like a Mariah Carey song or something like that. She was giving those vibes with her voice, but also she was able to bring it up. Like when she goes, whoa, at the end, I was like, wow, that was so good. I think it added immensely to the crescendo of the song when she was able to do that. It was amazing. And then also I loved the bits, even at the end when the intonation in her voice, she was, rawr, rawr, like she was doing that, and it's very rocky. Like she's able to change her voice depending on the genre, but obviously this song was such a mix of different genres. It was very ballad, and then it had like a lot of rock elements. And so I was like, oh, I was waiting for the guitar to come in. They kind of like brought bits in with the guitar, like kind of teased you a little bit with it, and then sort of like twice that happened, I thought the guitar was going to go sort of full blown, but it didn't until the end, until the bridge. I loved it. I think the guitar was amazing. I love the kind of the notes that they chose for the guitar, and how it just added amazingly to it. And I think the one thing I liked about the song was that there was a very slow progression. Obviously it was quite a long song, and it was quite a long song, but I liked that. I think it added such a variety to the song, like slow, ease you in, and then it kind of and I just also love the video. I think the video was cool. I love the bit when the drummer, she's playing the piano here, and then she kind of like moves on to the drums. I think that's so cool. Like here, I think that's amazing band as well, because they can just switch between instruments. I think that's flipping amazing. That's like mastery for your craft, that you can just sort of like everyone can have their turn on like the instruments that they know how to play. I think that's beautiful. Like you're not stuck to one instrument. It's at least for the singer and the drummer. But like it was just so beautiful, and I just really I did like the lyrics. Romantic, and some of it was in Korean as well. But I think my favorite part of it was the production of it, like the whole vibe of it, like the fact that it started slow. And I do think that does mirror, like, I guess what they're talking about as well, about being a romantic, like a romantist or romantic person who just loves romance. And things like only the countless lights in the city, that's right, healing lights, that's all right, lights. It's just kind of like that. It was given that real, like, movie type vibe of being a romantic person, and you're just like a romantic, and you just like to be in love, and it's just like, but then it's like the passion and the fire as well came with it, in terms of like the bridge and how they brought it up, and their drum like progressions with it and stuff. I think it was just so good. I really like it, man. And I loved like the ending bit when they show like the sort of the fans love as well, and that kind of adds, like, even though they may be talking about a romantic in terms of like a partner, but it's also adding that element of like, I'm just a romantic because, you know, I love my fans type thing, and they love us. So I liked how they fitted that in the song. And her voice is just great, and her with the piano, I love the ending, the piano. They ended it very, very beautifully with those notes that she played on the keys. I think that was really lovely. Definitely a contrast to the rocky bit with the guitar, but I think it's always nice, like, to have like a solo as well, or like at least a part of the song where it's just the guitar. I think that always adds a nice like element to it, and a nice passion. It's always like, I always think that's quite nice to add. So I really like the mix of the rock elements and the mix of the ballad, kind of R&B elements to it, and it was really refreshing. Just the variety of genres within one song was just fantastic, and obviously their talent is unmatched, really. Like, there's so many sort of Southeast Asian bands that are all female. I feel like that part of the world is just producing some amazing, talented bands, and it's just great to see, and all female as well, which is even better. So yeah, that was just great. It was great watch. So thank you so much, Snake Whisperer, for requesting this. I really appreciate your requests and your support. If there's anybody else that would like to request a song for me to react to, there is a link in the description box for you to send that through. And if you do like the vibe that I create and how I look into songs and interpret songs and just react to them, then feel free to like and subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for joining the space and for sharing the space with me. I really appreciate it. Until next time, bye.